What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today we have our week 3 shoulders and upper traps workout. So the exercise we're going to go through today is going to be the lying dumbbell rear delt row. So with this exercise, what you can either do is use, if you have the luxury of a taller bench like I have here, you can use that, or you can also use just a normal flat bench and prop it up on some 45-pound plates or some blocks or little platforms or something like that, just that way you can get the appropriate height. From here, all you'll do is lay down on the bench. You will grab the dumbbells and just take a big breath of air into your chest just to kind of stabilize your spine and keep yourself from rocking up and down, and then lift the dumbbells off the floor. The first thing you want to do, if you look at kind of my the angle of my arms, so they're not completely perpendicular to my torso, but they're also not tucked in way down by my sides, like a dumbbell, like a normal dumbbell row. They're actually about, I would say, somewhere between 60 and 70 degrees away from my sides. So they're actually pretty flared out, but they're not all the way flared out. From here, all you'll do is row the dumbbells up towards you by focusing on contracting the posterior or the rear head of your deltoid. As you row the weights up, you want to keep your scapulas, your shoulder blades stationary, so you don't want to bring them together. You don't want to pinch them together at the top. You don't have to think about necessarily pushing them forward, but really just try to keep them neutral and stationary throughout the entire range of motion. You'll just continue to row the dumbbells up until your posterior delts are fully contracted. Once they're fully contracted, just kind of pause there briefly at that top position when tension's going to be the highest for somewhere between 1.5, 2 seconds, and then slowly lower the dumbbells back down. Throughout the whole exercise, really try to focus on keeping your wrists aligned with your elbows. So it's easy to, as you're rowing the dumbbells up towards you, it's easy to kind of let your elbows break and the wrist and the dumbbells to kind of come in towards your torso, and that just reduces tension on your rear delt. So actually, as you're rowing the weight up, like I said, just try to keep it so that your wrists stay in line with your elbows, or you can even kind of consciously push your wrists out just a little bit outside of your elbows as you perform the exercise. And that includes on the way back down. So you'll notice that, like, on the way back down, I don't worry about, bringing the dumbbells together, with my arms, so my arms aren't hanging straight down at the very bottom. They're still out to my sides a little bit. And that's just because, when they are straight down, it's pretty much gravity just, pulling the dumbbell, pulling your arms straight down, and you're really not getting a lot of tension on your rear delts. And then one last cue for this exercise is try to maintain the same angle of your torso. So as you're performing the exercise, don't raise and lower your chest. Just try to keep your whole torso, your chest, everything just in the same position, flat across the bench, and really try to focus on the only motion that's occurring is being, the contraction of your rear delt, so the movement of your shoulder. And then I guess another cue would be, kind of like you do back exercises, really just try to imagine that your hands are literally just hooks and that you're just pulling back through your elbows as you row the weight up. Pulling back through your elbows and focusing on moving the weight and contracting with your rear delts. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Have a great workout, and I'll see you guys back here next week for week 4.